lakad matatag!
Normally.
Because Nature's Prophet, he can play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pretty much. Okay, now I'm only more confused, honestly.
Is that snap mid? Is gonna be boring, right?
Also, Snapfire just got the bottle way earlier. So we're essentially, you know, half a bottle worth of regen ahead. That's where the lead comes from. Ember Spirit, oh, that's the first blood.
Committing to this soul ring. I don't know, like, I feel like maybe sometimes going for the other item, what is it, the Falcon Blade, is better. Wes is eating a lot of damage, the long grace is available in a second, and it's gonna be...
Falls behind first, or climbs ahead first. Ooh, now on top lane, Mango Rose is gonna get right-clicked down with Rubik and the Centaur. And they may even try to go for more on the Ricky, but Ricky, he is still decently tanky at this point of the game, simply due to his high...
He will disengage.
The Treant Protector gets pinned back over on the bottom lane, and no brawl there either. It's gonna be the Nature's Prophet dying, as, yeah, anyone who gets caught within Son Goku's melee range, well, it's far larger than melee range nowadays, actually. I didn't know Hoofstorm had that much of a range either. Yeah, man, this hero is actually looking stronger and stronger by the minute. Because, yeah, if a hero like Nature's Prophet gets caught in Centaur's hoof range,
They made it him. Ever since they changed him to having 0 armor, it felt like playing the hero is a tough ask. But because of Wonderboy mid lane will go down most likely. Nice save attempt by Sans.
Because unlike the Snapfire, Ember has all of his damage and all of his gank potential kind of built in. Oh, he's gonna dive through though. Really wants to Ricky. Is gonna get him. And EX, this may be a little bit too much. Not that I can't appreciate a good deep tower dive, but yeah, he's a freaking Giga Chat. I just gotta respect the crap out of him for that. MS tanking for so freaking long, thanks to a little bit of leech skin here, leech seed here and there, and just damaging for so much. But Sans dives in. And this Ricky is living dangerous. So far, nobody's died. Son Goku is going to be his first fall. Ricky gets raised up after a searing chase from the Ember Spirit. And guess what? A really good early heart. And I think this is so worth skipping the initiation.
And nobody's going to go like Scotty. Nobody's going to go Spirit Vessel on the side of Atlantis, right? Like, you don't just...
I could see a Spirit Vessel, honestly. If they realize what's happening, I could see a Spirit Vessel. But that's really the only answer I can see to it. Because everything else would be too expensive to be worth, and over here or something present. So I think Dawn, they're very much happy as long as any play they make, even if they mess it up, makes space. Like EX, right now, he may actually be dying here, is still turning it about with the Remnants, and Mango Rose lives with just a sliver of HP. West goes on down elsewhere to Son Goku, as now Sans dives in on the mid lane, has a little race with Doc Rest. But Doc Rest is finally gonna be
there with 70 HP regeneration, getting pinned down to tier 2s.
Yeah, but he did disassemble the Vanguard for it and was armor reduced. If you're at -9 armor, then the Heart of Frost isn't that great.
He baited all the reactions, stolen arena.
Yeah, beautiful one at that, but Ember Spirit is still not able to get into the backlines of Atlantis. He would now like to stay his ground, fight with the Saiyan Fist. And is gonna try it as long as he can. Didn't get the double though, just a single kill for Mang instead. With a Vanguard, he could have lived near indefinitely there.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think a lot of it was the minus armor effect. A lot of it was just pure standing under tier 2 and taking tower hits as well. Ricky will find himself a Rubik kill with Ponyo. And once again, they converge on the Son Goku Centaur, who will be pinned down, who is regenerating for 72. They will commit an ultimate, he will be slapped up, trying to run away. Look at him, he's basically at this point a raid boss. He is surviving 4 people going on him for like 20 seconds, creating...
From the snap, but Snapfire, I don't think she's got it. She does with the Ricky. Ember Spirit comes in for revenge now. EX can't even get Ponyo as the shotgun is faster.
That's once again a really ballsy and kind of unnecessary play. Rubik stealing the Scatterblast will use it once, but will fall right after that, and tower will be going the way of Atlantis. I don't know, like I like what they're doing. I think they are making some really beautiful plays, but then they just they want to win this just from mathematics alone, and I understand them. Like they're sent
The Ember Spirit as a space creator, of course, for the side of Dawn. Oh, big arena. And with the big arena, it's gonna be a kill on the tree protector. Now they are looking for more, maybe onto the Nature's Prophet from the side of Atlantis, but it's just gonna be the Centaur. I don't think he's gonna even get to a Meteor Hammer this game, and people don't rebuild it anymore, I'm afraid. Doc Crest went down to the Mars, and Ember Spirit still doing his best to hold its own, pushing out damage onto West, who is just gonna go down, and they still want to keep on going for more on the side of Atlantis, fully surrounding the Centaur War Runner, and Centaur is gonna go down to Wonderboy. With that, this mid-tier 2 tower can get pushed in. So Kawana gets to that point first, and Mars trying to steer people out of the arena. Not quite ready. Now the arena is dropped, and the Mars managed to get himself back immediately, trying to harass the Rubik away, and Rubik will go down to the damage over time. And now another kill. And yeah, with Son Goku, that MS soon to follow.
Yeah, he's so dead once BKB is over. It's gonna be triple kill for Mangaros. I think they can call it. Yeah, they're gonna call it. I think they bet a little bit too much. Son Goku absolutely loved his build. The idea, oh, EX is cleaning up house, but it's too late. But I love the idea, but he had a good thing going, but he used it incorrect.
Damage anymore. It's gonna be a Void draft. I mean, fair enough, between the Pangolier and the Disruptor, there is so much follow-up damage into the Chronosphere. Not to mention the arrows when somebody comes out of the chrono and they
Hero as a super aggressive support. I think with Drow Ranger, that could be a possibility. The problem is bottom lane.
Thanks and have fun.
Oh yeah, that Disruptor just gets on you. Son Goku. I mean, last game he did that, got himself same Rubik on his lane. I think Son Goku just really likes the Centaur.
And I feel like Centaur likes him as well, but maybe not. He didn't even go for Retaliate this time around. He doesn't even skill it. He just has 2 really aggressive nukes. Top lane, Dragonite is not fast enough, and Puck just doesn't have enough damage early on. Maybe after he gets his, what is it, Witchblade. Wes doesn't have mana.
Ooh, that could be awkward. Yeah, he is gonna go down on that Pangolier, trying for a kill attempt. He did deny himself to the neutrals though. So I think under the circumstances that's still pretty good. Can they get a sense kill out of that one? Mirana's still leaping away, but
with full mana, and that could catch people off guard.
ooh, Sense is still alive with a sliver, but the Leash Seed will take care of him in exchange for an MS kill. Now Drow Ranger gets glimpsed back and really doesn't mind that. As long as Drow doesn't die, everything is alright. That's just how the game goes. Centaur, he's starting to snowball a little too.
Drow might die though. Oh, nice usage of Gust. She will kill Pango and will almost survive, but last hit from Ponyo will finish her life. Ponyo getting ruined. He will top up his resources, and I think he will be able to defend his tower for a little bit longer. You don't really want to lose mid to the first catapult wave, but it could be happening. They're protecting it really well on the side of Dawn Gaming. Now, Dream Coil committed.
Yep, and Puck trying to set up onto EX. EX, of course, the tankiest of the bunch, but they really want this Dragon Knight. At what cost? Well, at the cost of the Mirana. But a Mirana for a Dragon Knight. I think that's a trade you're still quite happy with. Now the Tree and Protector will manage to get himself out of there, though. From the looks of it, maybe not. And that's a silence on the Puck. MS still just a few right clicks away, which is why Mangaros is gonna come on in there. But this is totally not worth it. This is just space being created. And MS, he may actually be able to get himself away. Or at the very least, yeah, forced Puck to kind of get stuck in the trees there for a second.
Oh, EX.
He didn't even need to commit a Chronosphere, still has one ready. Because Mangarose also really wants more kills. He's going 2-0 in 1, which is insanely fat for a Faceless Void that's known for having close to no early game.
West will start his Rolling Thunder and will go on Rubik. Rubik tries to see. Oh, it got prevented. He somehow disabled it during the animation. Dockers no longer has Rolling Thunder that he stole previously. Dockers might fall down because of that. Oh, not Whiskey.
Joe comes in for the cleanup and
all go in the way of Drow Ranger. She is absolutely massive. Bottom lane, Son Goku being set up on.
And from the looks of it, it should be an easy kill, except they do not want Son Goku. They want his defensive Rubik first to make absolutely sure that this Rubik does not get in your way. Centaur throws out the ultimate. A glimpse back should be enough to kill off the Rubik over that large distance. And now Wonder Boy is trying his best to crawl up with two-man Dream Coil. Pangolier comes in with a shield crash, still holding its own. Puck, double damage rune, but almost dead. Needs to watch himself. Wonder Boy is gonna get finished up by Son Goku, as now Pangolier is gonna return out of there. Also, you can see Atlantis. They know what Centaur they're dealing with this time around. 1000 gold lead now. And I think getting out drafted matters most of it.
I agree. I think that it is a really good Dawn Gaming draft. But they're gonna try their hardest on Atlantis, and they do have their timings, right? If it ever goes super late, I think they have a good chance. Now Panga being gone on in the mid lane as a retaliation for a 3-and kill, and it will be successful. Wonderboy trying to make it out, will have a chance to jump.
Nice one.
Yeah.
He doubled that with the silence out, because they were prepared for him to jaunt in that direction, and would have just intercepted him. Nicely done. The 2 stays fed. Should, and the Chronosphere is hit, of course, should always work. In exchange for, of course, being dependent on the Chronosphere cooldown. Now, Dragon Knight, he is going in, tanking hard, trying to help Dockers evacuate out of there, and it looks to have worked if he is gonna survive. Now Centaur comes on in to take over the tanking from him. Son Goku confidently frontlining against 4 people once again. This time around, the Treant Protector is there a little bit faster. However, so is the Rolling Thunder, and with that Rolling Thunder, it is once again just gonna be a disastrous team fight.
The saving grace here is that I think it was a solo kill by Drow Ranger on Faceless Void, if I know.
Multiple kills as Puck's smoke has been broken, but he will only find a one-man Dream Coil, not knowing that there's 3 people around the corner. And they are gonna set up for the kill onto the Treant Protector. Nicely done now, Drow Ranger. Dishing out so much damage to the Puck, but Wonder Boy still alive, as instead Dockers goes down on his Rubik. And Puck will die to a lucky Drow proc. Drow Ranger now procs the haste, and it's gonna look for more onto the Pangolier. Everybody is dropping kind of low health from the side of Dawn Gaming, but they still seem to have the situation for the most part under control. Dragon Knight wants to catch himself with Pangolier and will do so, finally concluding the fight.
A Chronosphere was once again used to get the support. They will take a lane of frags. Chronosphere is up in 30 seconds, but Glimpse is available. It is gonna be broken immediately. There's Dream Coil, that's a nice setup, but it's not enough damage, and Void is already silenced up. Has to use Manta to get away. Not enough damage to deal with EX at this point in time.
And yeah, with that, the team fight is just gonna go back to being quiet. They're gonna try to reset over and over again until they find someone with team. And this time around, they have found the Pangolier. Do they have to kill him up? Not quite, but Centaur jumps forward. Would really want that one. And finally, West goes on down. Took them more than enough resources on the side of Dawn Gaming. But even just one kill enables them to now play so much more aggressively and avoid. He wants to come in from the sidelines for a 3 or 4 man Chronosphere. He still finds a 2-man Chrono. Mango Rose bashing away at the Drow Ranger with all the damage he has built in. And K almost dead. K is gonna die. He finally got the Drow. Rubik deals a Chronosphere for that one though, as they're gonna try to use it as a setup for the follow-up, but Wonder Boy is simply too annoying on the Puck and means that Rubik is just gonna die instead.
Oh, stun connects on Puck. They can try to do something with Pony, but he has absolutely no mana. Mangaro is now coming in. Has his Manta style to dispel the overgrowth, does it immediately, but doesn't really have a chance to fight like that. He will go down with all the stuns and will also catch Puck at the same time. Double kill for Son Goku, making up for what was happening in the previous game. And now he's chasing after Ponyo. I don't think there is a way for Atlantis to
Thunder coming through though. They're still trying to find some way back into this game. no matter how few resources Atlantis still have left to work with. Now, Dragon Knight is starting to drop kinda low, just because the damage they're dealing to him starts out doing its regen by a little. Oh, and Pangolier, can he get EX? He is gonna try and die for him. EX is gonna go down, but that's kind of the same situation as the Drow Ranger, where they say, okay, if I go down here, let's just make sure I get this kill, and that's worth it. But for the Treant Protector, just being alive is worth it right now, as he is getting ran down and is gonna be the last one to die.
I mean, to go anywhere, so they know he's gonna be here, because that's the only place where he can farm safely, and they just ward their own jungle, almost get a kill on Mangaros. Now, though, a rotation from West is a follow-up from Dokras. West is going a bit too far forward, has roll-up, doesn't want to use it, will get overgrown, and will die.
Oh, he's just gonna die. Yeah, that was 3 marks, which it procs. And both West as well as Mangaros dying in quick succession to the Drow Ranger machine gunning at them.
Response. I'm just afraid they will not gonna have enough damage. Maybe they kill Drow, but who knows. Wes going forward has a lot of damage reduction because he kind of 5-man shield crush, but it's not gonna be enough. Dokras going forward now as well. They are finding Ponyo. Ponyo is just dead. 3 seconds until Void is out of the tavern.
Yeah, and with the rotation still going. Oh my god, the Chronosphere though, cancelling out the Rubik's Rolling Thunder. Now Kay will still manage to poke out of there, as he did just press the BKB the second the Chronosphere was dropped. And that means this is now a free Drow game, and I think they could just call it.
Yep.
That was... seems fairly free.
They're gonna go DK. I agree with you. I don't like DK as a last pick.
Peep.
That was really close. Yeah, I have to agree. Stun will connect on Mars though, and they are wrapping around. They are using everything. They're just throwing everything.
Yeah, this time around it's definitely gonna be a kill though, because
You've just achieved first blood.
way more people. I don't know, I feel like the current meta is too much nuke for Ricky to really be good as a support. With a freaking Mirana arrow, it's still very much amazing.
You're setting up for Mirana Arrow. You're potentially setting up for a spear back. You are setting up for, well, range creep almost every single wave, and it also provides you with a lot of burst damage, which can be utilized well.
Oh, Sans Ricky may go down, but he just denies himself to the creeps. Baits MS into wasting a bit of mana and then blinks into the creep camp at like freaking 1 HP. That was beautiful. Mirana now also going down on the bottom. Dawn Gaming, they are the ones that are supposed to be the aggressive team of the two. And I mean, once again, for the most part, they don't really care. Because last game, it was also one of those games where you don't really care about a really high net worth lead early on. But here it now means that Atlantis, if they want to win this, they have to take it to the 30 minutes.
Triple Mango, so can go for his combo. Decides against it. Bottom lane, there will be a dead EX, most likely, with Stack Team and rotation from Tusk. They will concentrate on Son Goku now.
Yeah, this rotations are coming in huge. At the current rate, Son Goku is at least he going to be able to make it out. Now that the game is pacing up, it does not look like it. And Wonder Boy has more than plenty of damage over on the top lane, whereas goes on down for that one on the Mars. And well, Mars is starting to get kind of underleveled, especially compared to this Lina. Mirana tries to nuke the Lina, but the damage is not quite there, thanks to an excellent leech seed from the
In
tree.
terms of mana burn, but it can be really useful in terms of just holding your high ground.
Yeah, plus, you gotta keep in mind, there is a lot of ways you can be locked down by the side of Atlantis, which they're gonna show off onto EX on the mid lane, making sure that that Dragonite is absolutely gone.
For this Helm of the Overlord, it's gonna be at a really good timing, as they also find a
Over
real
the top
Mangaros.
lane, one-man arena, making absolutely sure the tree is dead. And yeah, you can already see they need to commit so many heroes just for the one, and now on the river, Tusk is also getting chased. They need to make sure Wonderboy can absolutely not deny himself to the Roche. He is gonna die to a Beastmaster Roar, actually. Interesting way to finish that kill. Dockrest now goes down to the Mangaros Illus. And Mangaros seems to be in a bunch of trouble now that Lina has finally started hitting him for a change. But he's just gonna go back into the jungle. Ponyo goes on.
I mean, a little bit faster with Yasha, and he's not really participating in fights, right? So it's not like he needs slow.
Straight into the Radiant jungle, and the arena is gonna catch the smoke squad. Actually, now Doctors gets stunned by a beautiful multi-hero snowball, and that's just gonna lead to one kill after the next. EX is still taking through everything, and the multi-hero stun is gonna allow Dawn to turn that around almost perfectly. West still on the run out, and without the Phantom Lancer, yeah, Dawn Gaming can just abuse that Lina to no extent.
Oh, Lina.
Ooh, yeah. If she would have connected, that Ricky would have been dead. He does manage to get back, and it's very smart that he makes sure to perpetually hide behind the Mars. Something Mirana should have also done, instead of just getting machine gunned down by this Lina, who nobody really wants to mess with anymore.
Up on the side of Dawn Gaming, they really don't get to play like that. They're sitting up mid.
How do they say great minds think alike? Is that what I was about to say? But there's that arrow stun setup for you on the Lina. Tusk also decides to go for that kick build. Or wait, is that a kick build or no, punch? Never mind. Okay, so Tusk goes down to the flare. Lina has lost the first life though. Not the worst trade, not the best of trades either. A nice spear to the trees means
Solve his summons, so no arrow is a possibility. Sans, he's gonna be under vision. He sees a mess. Has another sleeping dart in a second.
Gareth Mage now trying to commit. Will sides up the Mirana, however, Beastmaster was just barely out of range to get his stuff off. And with that, Atlantis are just gonna smoke up, looking to reset. Phantom Lancer fighting into that, and with a nice arena. Anything can happen here. Lina is just gonna walk through the arena with her BKB to kill off at least 1 or 2 targets. And that is gonna be the Mirana.
Or this Lina, but she just used her BKB. So I think if there is a chance to attack, it is now. Mangaros understands that, but he doesn't really want to commit to tanky targets. They are gonna concentrate on supports first.
Yep. And well, Tusk is gonna just get nuked down. So will Mangaros. Now this game.
Phantom Lancer gets BKB in this game at all, and Tusk, he is really far away from that. Might be killed here.
Ooh, yeah, with Lina having so much magical damage, it is a definitive kill.
Sans can sit up, Sans can sit up, Sans can sit up. Oh, he's late.
Ooh. Mid-air, the arrow, it was almost at her. Holy crap. 0.1 or 0.2 seconds. Now Mangaros went down to the Lina again though, as did the Mirana. And yeah, as long as this path.
Anything. Once you have
Yeah,
those.
that's why the Lina matchup works so great for a game like this. Also, the fact that Lina just always wants to build a Maelstrom. Now Dockrest goes on down with the Laguna Blade. It's gonna be a return kill on Wonderboy. And another one on Mangaros for just a second with the Beastmaster finished. And do they want to keep going for more? Yes, they do. Ponyo not quite getting caught as much.
Mid lane, okay.
Ricky is just gonna get destroyed. And now this Lina would love to be able to continue going for more of these squishy targets. And well, that's one more of these squishy targets. 2 for nothing. And Beast Mode is just about to continue. Mirana silenced up. Beastmaster stun coming in. And with that, they finally do get the Mars.
we're soon gonna see the GG being called, because this is impossible to play. 24 minutes in, Dog Gaming taking the second lane of Rax and claiming the victory, making sure that Atlantis...
They call GG, yeah. Man, today's games were really fast, though to be fair, if you play like Atlantis does and you get outdrafted,
Right.